investor, welcome to a fresh edition of Binck Café. This time, as I promised to you last time, I want to talk with you about the definition recession alarm. What is a recession alarm? A recession alarm is basically an indication that there is something coming up. Something might occur in a very short notice or even a very long period of time. In December 2018, we were confronted the first time that the 5-year US Treasury fell below the 3-year US Treasury. And what fell below? Of course, the yield. The yield of a 5-year US Treasury loan was lower than the yield on a 3-year US Treasury loan. What does this mean? Basically, US Treasury rises and drops because of implications of the Fed, but also because of various circumstances. Think, for example, a trade deal between China and the US, as mentioned before. So why is this called then a recession alert? If you look in the past, 1981, 1991, 2000, and also recently 2008, each time before those recessions started, we were confronted with the fact that long-term yield fell below short-term yield. An inverted yield curve, as they call this, is an indication that the government is less likely to pay back the loan on a longer period of time than on a short period of time. It's very simple. What happens? Investors start selling long-term debt and swapping that, changing that to short-term debt. Because on a shorter period of time, the probability of getting your money back, basically, is higher than getting it back on a longer period of time. Do you have to be worried that the recession is coming? No, don't be worried. There's no reason to be worried on a very short period of time. It's like I said also with the Spanish debt in the last edition of Binck Café, the inverted yield curve is something to keep an eye on as an investor, as one of the indicators where the economy is at and where it might be moving. Why is this for investors so important? The 10-year Treasury note is a loan backed up by the entire US economy. So it's a very clear indicator of trust in where the economy is moving. So when the yield is low, it basically means that there's a lot of trust because investors are buying US Treasury, they have confidence in the economy, so the price of the bond goes up and the interest rates go down. That's logic. So if it goes the other way around, you see interest rates rising, and so yield is rising, and the prices are dropping, then you should be worried, because then there might something on the move. For you as an investor, as I said before, it's an indication of trust. Keep an eye on it. If you want to know more about it, just give us a call, send us an email, and we explain to you how to use this specific indicator in your day-to-day investments. Thank you very much again for watching Binck Café, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.